Welcome to Shallow Farm. I am so thankful to have you with me today because I love beginning my day with God and I love beginning my day with you because you challenge me. You challenge me to see the best, to get the best, and to receive the best. And I am so grateful because the Word of God comes alive in me and to me so that I can share with you. You are helping me to challenge myself to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Today, I want to talk to you because you know what? I'm looking around and I myself, with the calendar and the schedule that I have, I am so easily exhausted. And I see that I can be working and I can do and I can maintain and do whatever I need to do. And I feel like, is it making fruit? Am I being productive, or am I just spinning wheels? And I'm sure that there are some of you right now listening to my voice saying the same thing, that I'm always running, I'm always working, I'm always doing something. I can never settle down, I can never get still, and it still is not enough. I feel like I'm not productive, I feel like I'm not fruitful, I feel like I come out in the end exhausted, and I am frustrated because I can't get enough done. Well, Paul was talking to a church, and I love the way that he wrote. And this is going to be from the Message translation. He was writing, and he says to the faithful believers in Ephesus. He was admonishing them. He was encouraging them. He was strengthening them because, he saw how busy they were and how exhausting they were and how if anything came in, they were productive in getting rid of it, but they were exhausted. And so he was trying to encourage them. And I want to read this to you in the Message because it is so beautiful. And I grabbed it today and I held on to it and I said, this is what I want for everyone listening to me today, that I will receive the endless and boundless work of God in my life. And I want that for you. So in Ephesians 1:15, it says, Paul speaking to Ephesus, that's why when I heard of the solid trust you have in the Master Jesus and the outpouring of love to all the followers of Jesus. Listen to that, the solid trust and the outpouring love. So those are things I want in my life. And he says, I couldn't stop thanking God for you. Every time I prayed, I think of you and give thanks. But I do more than that. He said, I ask God of our Master Jesus Christ, the God of glory, to make you intelligent and discerning. And I think that's what we need so bad, to be intelligent and discerning in knowing Him personally. I don't want to know something and spin wheels and knowing something or somebody, and it comes in the end that I don't know Christ. And he says, and your eyes focused and clear. That's what I want, to have a clear vision of Christ and not spin wheels on something that's endless and no good. And he says to grasp, and he says so your eyes is focused and clear so that you can see exactly what it is His calling you do. To grasp His calling. And he says, and to grasp the immensity of His glorious way of life for His followers. Oh, the utter extravagance of His work in us who trust Him. I love that. Extravagance of His work. And His endless energy, boundless strength. Wow, I need that today. I need to put that on a postcard. I need to post that on my bathroom mirror. I need to post it on the refrigerator. I need to post it wherever I go today, to know that I can run in His endless energy and His boundless strength. That I have His discernment. That I have clear vision. That I can obtain today what I need to, accomplish what I need to, because I'm running in Him and not in myself. I promise you, you will, and so will I, see a big difference. We will absolutely see a difference in what we accomplish and how we feel about what we accomplish. And so that is my prayer for us today. I want you to grab onto that. I want you, the Paul prayed that for them. I'm praying that for us today. We need that. We need the encouragement. And we need to see the signs and wonders of our prayers. We need to see the miracles of our prayers. You know, we run on fuel of empty when we don't run with Christ. And I remember when we used to be on a street team in Goldsboro, and how we found a wino living in a box, and it was under the box cars in Goldsboro. And we took him and got him cleaned up and found out that he was a preacher, and that he used to be a preacher. And I said, "What happened to you, Brother Elmer?" He rededicated his life to God, and I started taking him to church, and we just loved him. And I says, "What happened, Brother Elmer? How did you preach the gospel and then you walk away? How could you do that?" And he says, "Well, I got my eyes on my pastor, and I started watching him, and I started seeing flaws and things about him that I didn't like, and I knew it wasn't right." And he says, my tank was on full, and then all of a sudden I found it was on empty. And that's what I'm talking about today, running on empty. But when you keep your eyes clearly focused on God and his endless energy and his boundless, and his boundless strength, we won't run on empty. We won't have to find ourselves boxed up somewhere. We will have liberty, and we will have freedom. And so, Brother Elmer died preaching in the rest home in his last days. And thank God we had that opportunity to be with him and to see restoration in his life. I want to see that in your life today. Listen, I'm praying for you, and I love you. And if you need me, you know where to find me. I'm at Shiloh Farm Ministry. God bless you.